Welcome back, lovelies. Now, it's time to tell you about the time I sacrificed a goat for my 4th birthday party. Oh, no! She's taking over! Not her! It's my white liberal twin Daisy. Oh my gosh, leave those Mexican babies alone! Resist! My uterus, my choice. As we all know, February is Black History Month, the one month out of the year where we honor the great Black heroes of history and learn about their struggles to make America a better place for everybody. Well, in order to honor these heroes and their sacrifices, we've pulled an Esquire and brought in a boring white guy to talk about what it's like being white in America. A perspective rarely seen in the media these days. Everyone welcome the Esquire white boy, Ryan Morgan. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to Next Week Now.
Hey everybody, it's it's great to be here.
Ryan, you are white, correct?
The whitest.
And you are male, right?
Oh yeah, last time I checked, yes.
Oh, how privileged you must be. Well, tell us about yourself, Ryan.
Well, I enjoy playing sports, of course. Baseball and lacrosse are my favorites. I also really like going hunting with my pa, and my favorite food has got to be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. In the winter, I like to go buck hunting at my grandpa's ranch, and I just really love the Packers. And I hate the Bears. When I graduate high school, I really want to be a business major and be in a frat, but it's really hard, you know? I can't decide whether I want to go to UW-Madison, UW-Milwaukee, UW-Eau Claire, UW-Platteville, UW-Green Bay, or UW-Oshkosh.
Wow. So interesting. What's it like being white these days? I'm sure it must be very difficult for you.
Well, I think it's great most of the time. But during February, I just feel so angry. You know, this whole idea of Black History Month just really grinds my gears, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this may sound kind of racist, but I promise it's not. Why can't we have a White History Month? Like, why is there only a month dedicated to a race for Black people? I mean, of course, Black people are important and stuff, but I just feel that we need to treat everyone equally and give them every month, you know, a race, you know?
Okay, whatever. So you're like proposing that every race gets its own time to be honored and celebrated?
Exactly. See, I'm not being racist if I want everyone to have a month. Like we should have a Jewish History Month and an Oriental History Month and stuff like that. But I especially think that we should have something like an Anglo History August, where we honor all the famous white people in history.
But pretty much every month is White History Month. All we do in history now is just look at what famous white people have done.
Of course you're going to say that. You libtards always do. Oh, sorry I flew off the handle a bit there. I mean, I just think it's only fair that we give a month to famous white people like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me clarify here. I mean, Hitler was bad. I think we can definitely agree on that. But I think that sometimes we overlook lots of the good things he did. Like boost Germany out of an economic recession and reshape Europe into what it is today. And you know, the sauerkraut for the brats at Lambeau Field? Like, don't get me wrong, the Holocaust was really bad, but all that was good from his perspective. And from a certain point of view, he really did nothing wrong.
You don't need to finish that sentence.
Oh my God. See, you liberals are so PC that you can't even admit the truth and think freely because you're scared of being labeled a racist. Like, honestly, I'm probably the least racist person I know. I'm even less racist than most black people because I actually believe in equality and don't just pretend to. All lives matter, people. I don't even see race. I'm so non-racist.
And I guess this is the part where you tell me you have some black friends, so there's no possible way you could be slightly racially biased.
Yeah, I do have a couple black acquaintances. I interact with them from time to time, and it's always a positive experience.
Cool. So anyway, back to Black History Month. Who is your favorite black historical figure?
Let me think. Well, not that Malcolm X, obviously. He was a terrorist. And, you know, I don't know about Rosa Parks because she wouldn't let a nice man sit down on a bus. If I'm being honest, you know, I guess Martin Luther King was okay because, you know, he had those good speeches and stuff.
Are those just like the only 3 black people you know? Or?
No, I know more. I'm not stupid.
Name 3 more.
Well, there was the Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Does Michael Jordan count?
Yeah, makes sense. Well, I've had enough of this.
Another libtard destroyed. They don't know how to argue with facts and logic, only with feelings and virtue signaling. I can't wait to see this in an epic libtard's own compilation. This is the real world, and here we don't care about your feelings. So, how about you go and... Oh!
Wow, what a bad idea to bring in a white guy to talk about black history. Who could have seen that coming? Oh my God. I suddenly have the urge to cannibalize my firstborn daughter. Oh. What a shame it is to be back in this mortal coil. Hopefully soon I will shed this meat puppet skin and embrace the everlasting darkness that calls to me from the depths of the UT tunnels. It's time to discuss children. Telephone scam artists are everywhere. In your face, in your emails, in your texts, even on your minds if you want them to be. I myself get those nice calls about my car insurance at least 5 times a day. They've been around for so long that these scammers have somewhat mastered the art of stealing old Republicans' retirement funds. This past week, a telephone scam artist made the newbie mistake of calling up former FBI and CIA Director William Webster. The scam artist, named Keneal Thomas, has since been sentenced to 71 months in prison. Scam artists across the country are now fear-stricken because of this man's mistake. They spend all their time calling random numbers, right? What if the next guy they call is another FBI agent? Or their grandma? Or Daddy Beelzebub? They'll be in for some real trouble. But there's another demographic that's in for it if they get caught. Who might this demographic consist of, you may ask? Well, can you think of any other group that lies awake in the night, late hours, with access to cell phones and prankdial.com? Who else can't really prank anybody but Aunt Shannon after a few drinks? That's right, folks. You know who it is. We at Next Week Now predict that middle school prank callers will end up on the FBI's most wanted list, along with phone scammers. American middle schoolers will have to kiss star 67 away, in fear of jail time, and Mom not letting them play Fortnite with Ricky again. Damn it, Mom, you don't get it. The blood sacrifices to the Dark Father are a far better use of my time. It's not a phase. Anyway. One by one, 12-year-olds' homes will be raided by the feds, who will then send them off to maximum security prisons in order to end prank calls, all while scam car insurance sex trafficking callers are let off scot-free. With the sudden decrease in middle school-aged population, Schools will begin closing down. Jake Paul and JoJo Siwa will see an extreme decrease in popularity and views. Fortnite sales will plummet. Nobody will make any more slime. Within months, the dab will cease to exist. Now, parents, you could just send your kids over to me. I'll make sure they're well taken care of by me and someone very special. Then and only then will we see how important these children really are. I've really had a lovely time, but I have 14,000 dead headless chicken corpses waiting for me in my bathtub, and their bone marrow isn't going to suck itself. Oh, I'm simply famished, and I must see to it that my succubi have ample men to munch on. My final prediction is that you will be here again next week. Farewell, lovelies.